The Breath of Ausar, Resurrection at Dusk. In a time before time, beneath the temple dome of swirling stars, the gods dared what mortals would never speak aloud: resurrection. Auset, queen of magic and mourning, stood in the center of a circle etched in light. Her braids shimmered like woven starlight, her blue and white robes stained with grief. To her right, Nephthys, her sister, her shadow. She whispered the words of the underworld, pink silks fluttering like the last breath of dusk. And behind them, silent and eternal, stood Anpu, jackal-headed guardian of the veil. In his hand, the Ankh. At his feet, the dismembered body of Ausar. Beyond the temple's walls, a different force stirred. Set, the lord of chaos, the usurper, the brother. He came with storm wrapped around his body like a crown of rage. His jackal snout twisted in a sneer as he raised his blackened blade. The temple's golden barrier shimmered, its ancient magic humming with resistance. Set's voice pierced the night. Would you undo fate? Would you raise the dead? I broke him once, I will break him again. Inside, the ritual had begun. 3 voices braided into one, words older than the pyramids. Energy pulsed from the altar, lifting Ausar's limbs gently from the stone. Symbols flared across the air, spinning marionette figures of truth, memory, breath. Auset's voice led the chant, but it was Nephthys who began to falter. The gate resisted. The soul was close, but not yet whole. Anpu knelt, pressing his hands on the ancient symbols. Even the keeper of transitions felt time slip like sand. Nephthys stepped forward, her body already dimming. She gave not blood, but her essence. The bond of sisterhood was stronger than the silence of death. Let him rise, she whispered, even if I fall. Outside, Set breached the barrier, and the storm roared in. Lightning crackled, columns fell, and in that chaos, something older awakened. With a burst of emerald light, Ausar's chest rose, his eyes open, not with confusion but with memory. Life had returned, but not as it once was. Set's blade swung and shattered in midair. Ausar stood, radiating order and judgment, the scales of Ma'at behind his gaze. His voice was calm, final. You broke my body, but not my purpose. Set fell back into the storm, defeated by the light he could not unmake. Nephthys collapsed into Auset's arms, barely clinging to form. Anpu bowed in silence, as if acknowledging a prophecy fulfilled. Above them, the stars aligned once more, and on the stone behind the altar, the sign burned itself into existence. He who rises again. And so, through sacrifice and defiance, the god of order breathed again. Not as a king, but as a balance. The war between light and shadows was far from over. But here he had risen to take his stand again.